That's Money Brown, man. Mr. Junior. Boy, Money Brown, he get a lot of money. That's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV. And keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on the man that reigned for 5 years straight as the WBC heavyweight world champion, have 10 title defenses, tying the great Muhammad Ali, who some people think is the greatest fighter of all time. You know who it is, man. It's Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, that Alabama slammer. And we have Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the former unified heavyweight world champion, and the current WBC heavyweight world champion. And we gonna get into this, man. We all know Deontay Wilder has won an arbitration against Tyson Fury. We all know that they try to make Undisputed happen with Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, right? And if it would have happened, everybody would have been okay with it because he won out in arbitration. But Deontay Wilder won out in arbitration, and all he's getting is slander, family. All he's getting is slander. You understand what I'm saying? And it's wrong. And I'm going to show y'all the difference between mainstream media and us, right? The real people who putting out media and how things work. So first, I want y'all to listen to what Stephen A. Smith had to say, and I'm going to let y'all listen to what DAZN had to say. So this is ESPN and DAZN, and I'm going to show y'all how we are different from them by how they push a bullshit narrative and how Kwame Brown is telling the truth out here and proving points. But y'all check this out.
But at this moment, it's not worth it, bro. Let Fury fight Anthony Joshua in August. Let the dust settle. You, Deontay Wilder, you gotta let this Tyson Fury thing go, just for now. Not just for your own health. And trust me, that's important. But remember something else too. Just wait and get the winner. That's all. You take the winner, you'll be ready, working on your boxing skills and everything like that, because Tyson Fury can box. You take out the winner, you the champ, and then all of them gotta come back to you. That's how this works.
Now, as y'all can see, this is Stephen A. Smith, who don't even know boxing. He don't know the game of boxing, right? He watch it, he understands it, but he don't know the ins and outs. That's Max Kellerman's job. That's why you always talk, well, Max, I'm gonna leave that to you. But you're sitting up here talking about let the dust settle, don't take the Fury fight. Do you understand this man went to court for the arbitration? And the reason why they wasn't fighting, everybody was out because of the arbitration, he had to get his fucking rematch clause. You understand what I'm saying? But this is what they do, family. And like I said, I want y'all to listen to this shit with an open ear. Don't be biased. Take the bias out of this, because I'm not being biased right now. I'm just going to tell y'all the difference. Now, y'all heard ESPN. Now, I want y'all to listen to DAZN. I want y'all to listen to DAZN so I can start breaking this shit down clearly.
Is not the end of the story, because there still is an opportunity for Deontay Wilder to take some step-aside money and potentially fight the winner. So put yourself in Deontay Wilder's shoes. What would you do?
It's real easy. I will swallow my pride and step aside, because at 35 years old, Deontay Wilder is going to be over a year inactive since his last fight. And the older you get, the more it's going to impact you. He's been stopped. He's 0-1-1 in 3 fights versus Fury. So he got out boxed the first time. He got outfought and knocked out the second time. The third time's not going to be any different. So if he can make $10, $15 million to sit back and watch one of the biggest fights in history and then fight the winner, put it on paper, put it on contract that you can get the winner next, I mean, it's a win-win for Wilder. I don't get it. I will step aside and take the money.
I would too.
Now, as y'all see, that is DAZN. Now, they're standing up for Tyson Fury. We have ESPN, right, who Tyson Fury is signed to. We see what Stephen A. Smith talking about. Then we have DAZN, where Anthony Joshua, he's fighting over there. Well, Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, they're signed to, right? So, of course, they're going to say these things. They're going to say these things. But where was y'all in the beginning with the arbitration? Where was y'all in the beginning when Wilder said this thing was happening in the rematch? In the second fight, and this stuff was happening in the rematch. Y'all wasn't giving Wilder advice then. Y'all was shitting on Deontay Wilder. Y'all was shitting on Deontay Wilder. It wasn't well, they need to do this and they need to do that. It wasn't any of that stuff. It wasn't none of that stuff. And I say that to say this, family. They acting like they want to see the Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. And it is people out there that want to see Fury Joshua. It's people out there that want to see the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, before the Wilder and Anthony Joshua, Wilder and the Tyson Fury situation, I wanted to see Fury and Joshua to see who the baddest motherfucker is over in the UK. And it's still a big fucking fight. It's going to be a big fight. You understand me? It's going to be a big fight regardless. If y'all telling me Kell Brook and Amir Khan can carry out all the way now and still be talked about as one of the biggest fights in the UK, don't tell me Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua would not carry out to be one of the biggest fights in the UK, and they only 30 and 31 years of age. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. Mainstream media paid Wilder no attention, family. They paid him no attention. When he came out and he said things about Glovegate and he said things about his head, his skull getting dented in, whether you believe him or not, whether you believe him or not, whether you say, man, that's bullshit, that couldn't happen, oh, the suit situation, this and that, it's not up to you. It's for the mainstream media to put it out and let the people decide what it is. The people are the judge. You understand me? The people, not the mainstream media, the people. Once you got news and it's coming from a Deontay Wilder or a Tyson Fury, you have to take it into consideration and you have to say something about it. Even, like I say, you don't have to agree with the shit, but your platform is so big and you're representing the sport in a different way to where you know when you put something out, you know, it's gonna reach the masses. Let's keep it real. ESPN, the biggest fucking sport network in the world. The Zone growing every goddamn day, and they reaching a different nationality. They worldwide European. You see what I'm saying? Over in the UK, you know, y'all know what I'm trying to say, man. Over in Europe, let's just say worldwide in Europe, right? So they reaching a whole different nationality. Now, if they would have came out and just said, well, Deontay Wilder said this happened in the second fight and this happened in the second fight, and then put the proof out there that Deontay Wilder had, let the people be the judge. Let the people say, nah, that's bullshit. That's all cap. We don't want to hear that. He got his ass whooped, this, that, and the third. But they didn't do that. They didn't give a fuck about Wilder, right? They didn't care. They just wanted him to ride off into the sunset. Fury got the win in the second fight. Oh, Deontay Wilder is done. Everybody thought he was done. Oh, he's just making excuses. Oh, he don't have no evidence. Oh, arbitration ain't going his way. Bob Arum came out and said the man didn't have a fucking chance in hell. He don't have a chance in hell. He was right on Blue Blood show. Blue said, hey, so otherwise, or you just saying Wilder's just like he don't have any chance? Yeah, he just don't have a chance. You know, he let the contract expired and we're going to move forward with Fury Joshua. All this shit, right? But now, Stephen A. Smith coming out running his mouth like he running shit. That's how this works. Let me tell you how this works, Stephen A. Smith. If you've been going to arbitration with a man for almost a year and some, almost 2 years, right? And you win, and you want your rematch. That's the only loss you took, right? And you got the fucking right, you got a chance to right that wrong and get your rematch next. Both of y'all been out the ring for X amount of time, right? Both of y'all. So how the fuck do it just pertain to me, right? And I know that was Sergio Moore, because I'm going to get on his ass too. But Stephen A. Smith, you don't tell nobody how to run their career. You are fucking a sports analyst, a sports journalist. Like Kwame Brown said, dude, you just tear down people. You ain't trying to big up nobody. You just start out, just sit out and work on your boxing skills, because Fury can box. Well, Wilder been doing this shit for longer than you. Last time I checked, he's a bronze medalist. He can box and fight as well. Just like Fury can fight. You know what I mean? But you sit up here and tell this man to step aside when this man, he get to control his destiny. Not you. He get to control his destiny. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Wilder spoke it, he believed it, and now he received this fucking trilogy. And he's going to take it. He's going to take it. To Sergio Moore, how you going to say, put your pride to the side like he lost? He didn't lose. You understand me? He won the arbitration to fight a third fight before September the 15th. Do you understand that? He won. He won. You feel me? What the fuck you mean put your pride to the side? Why don't you say Tyson Fury should just put his pride to the side and just give Wilder the third fight, right? If he beat him so easy and he's not going to win like you say, get Wilder the fuck out the way. Why pay a man $10 or $15 million, $10 or $15 million that can go into your children's bank account that you can help your family with or whomever you want to help? That's a lot. That's life-changing money. Give me $10 to $15 million and we can live comfortably for the rest of our life. You know how much money that is? So if you can beat this man so easily as you say, he's just going to beat him easily anyway. Why give up 10 to 15 million, bro? Why? And y'all saying he asked for 20. So if he give up 10 to 15, shit, you might as well give up 20. You understand what I'm saying? If you're willing to give a motherfucker $15 million to step aside, you're willing to give him $20 million to step aside. Let's not play games here, bro. Let's not play games. Fury is not paying no 20, no 10, nor no 15. Bob Arum is not paying that shit. Nobody is paying that. You know how much money that is, bro. That's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of money. That's why they want to take the third fight. You understand? That's why they're going to take the third fight. They know they're not coming off no 20, no 10, nor no 15. You understand what I'm saying? 15 is too close to 20. But my thing is this, bro, with mainstream media, the narrative that they're pushing, bro. And now, look, when I told y'all ESPN touches the masses, with Stephen A. Smith saying what he's saying, it make Wilder look like he's being selfish. Oh, man, why won't he let the biggest fight in boxing happen? Undisputed. And then you got Sergio Moore. Just step aside, put your pride to the side. Now, it make look like Wilder being selfish again. Oh, he got too much pride to step aside. Why is he doing this? Oh, why is he doing that? Did y'all understand that the man had a contract in place for a fucking rematch? For a trilogy? How about that? How about that? How about Tyson Fury saying he can't fight Anthony Joshua until he get done with Deontay Wilder? How about that? He knew it was a trilogy in play. He knew it. But they try to use Corona and fuck that man out his fight. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. The man deserves his trilogy. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he signed up for. He gave you 2 opportunities to become a WBC heavyweight world champion. 2, he didn't have to give you a rematch, my brother. Wilder did not have to give Fury a rematch. Understand that when it was time for the rematch, Bob Arum them, they switched the play. They let Fury go have 2 fights and go to the WWE. Then he came back and had the rematch. So he didn't have to give you a rematch, but he did it because he was a man and he stood up on his own too. And I can respect that shit. I can respect it. Now, Fury, you should have respected Wilder and just gave him his trilogy fight. That's it. You should have just respected him and gave him his trilogy fight. And we wouldn't have to go through all that arbitration and shit because you knew they was trying some slick shit to get the fucking undisputed fight. And they thought the judge in the arbitration was going to look at how big it was. And they would just go side with it because of so much money. Y'all go say, oh, $500 million. It's not about that. It's about evidence. It's about evidence and proving your case. And Wilder case got proved. You understand what I'm saying? It got proved. Now the trilogy is going to happen and it's going to be a big fucking fight right here in Las Vegas in the States. A big fucking fight. And guess what? If Fury win, he got undisputed. If Wilder win, we'll see how many people talk about undisputed then. You understand what I'm saying? If Wilder beat Tyson Fury, I'm going to see how many people talk about the undisputed fight then. Because last time I checked, when Wilder tried to fight Joshua for undisputed, we wasn't getting all this fucking, this motherfucking media and all this traction. We wasn't getting all of this. And that was the biggest fight in boxing. That was the biggest fight in boxing, Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. It wasn't this much motherfucking pissed off people and arguments going on about getting undisputed. When that boy beat Anthony Joshua, when Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua, Wilder was still a WBC champ. We wasn't getting all this about undisputed. But now when Fury beat Wilder, oh, it's the biggest fight in the world, Joshua Fury. Just how mainstream media play it, bro. That's just how they play it. But don't tell Deontay Wilder how to run his fucking career when y'all never had his back in the first place, mainstream media. He don't fuck with y'all. He fuck with his people, right? And you got to respect it, bro. You got to respect it. Because at the end of the day, dog, the people are who count. And the people are going to tell the truth, period. Whether they agree or whether they disagree. I can take the people saying they disagree, this, that, and the third, they want undisputed, but I'm not going to listen to them punk-ass journalists talking no bullshit, especially somebody like Sergio Moore, who's a fighter himself, who got a rematch with Danny Jacobs, and if you would never got your rematch, you would have cried like a bitch, so I'm not trying to hurt, family. I'm not trying to hurt. At the end of the day, everybody, we got Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury 3, the trilogy is coming. It's going to be one hell of a fight, right? I got Deontay Wilder winning that fight. If Tyson Fury win, kudos to him. He can go on and have undisputed. Until then, live with it, deal with it, speak it, believe it, receive it. At the end of the day, if you didn't fuck with Wilder before, don't fuck with him now. Period, bro. Until then, this your boy Monty. This the ANSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.